Nope.
Here.
Here.
Newton.
Here.
Flosky. Here. Sines.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I might just stay standing. I might stay standing.
Next thing was a motion to allow the meeting attendance via phone. We can remove that. That was an issue. We thought Commissioner Newton was not going to be able to get here on time, that he would be on the road, and he's here. So that we can remove from the agenda. And I'd like a motion to approve the agenda. Janet, can you make that motion?
Yes, I'd like to make that motion to approve the agenda. And one thing is to remove the executive session and the public comments. I make that motion.
After public comments?
Yes.
If I might clarify, as it relates to the section 5 ILCS 120-2 regarding personnel, as Mr. Murphy is associated here this week.
But then they're going to have to travel back tonight. So.
I came farther.
That's
A second.
Who wants it?
Yes.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Flosky.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Next is public comments. Is there anyone that would like to make comments?
Sure, anybody else? Excuse me, James.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
What direction are we going? There you go.
And just a reminder, everyone, your name and address is helpful when you get up to speak.
Hi, everybody. I'm Vicki Polito at 25242 Blakely Drive in Plainfield. I actually left my notes over there, but I don't need them much. Just two quick things. One was I was at Coffee with the Mayor this morning. That's one of these little kind of meet and greets that the village does on a once-a-month basis. A lot of citizens come. A gentleman came up to me today and asked me about something we've talked about briefly before, which is maybe considering a little more outreach with putting announcements of these meetings, like in a few of the papers that they're coming up, putting them on the calendar. That's the Park District's website calendar. Just a little more news, because he was an older gentleman. He said, "Oh, I would come, but I forget every time. And I think I'd remember better if it was in the paper, like this meeting, like that meeting." So I know you guys are talking about doing more media outreach. And then the other thing is kind of silly, and we talked about this a little bit once before, but I did go take a look with some friends the other day. It wasn't worth printing out. On our website, which is fairly attractive, there are a lot of nice pictures, a lot of more stock photos, I can tell, that are just meant to illustrate kids having fun and all this. And we were joking that it looks like an episode of the Canadian series, The Whitest Kids You Know. There are no children, except in a couple of instances, of color in our photos. As a matter of fact, they're almost all blonde and blue-eyed. It's like it's like rejects from the Aryan Nation films. So if we could try to get maybe a little more diversity, I know the demographics of the district. I know the demographics of the district are not, as diverse as maybe I'm picturing it, but it might not hurt to get a little more of a mix in there. And we were even joking that there's a couple of pictures for the equestrian center where a little girl's riding a horse, and I'm not kidding, even the horse is white. So it would be just really nice to think about changing some of that imagery, just so that we look like a more open and diverse district the way we really are. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is James Rasmus. I live at 24738 Fairbanks Court, Plainfield, Illinois. I'm here to address the board on a particular issue that I brought up last month. Time is fleeting. Another month has gone by. I requested that the board, all commissioners, get a copy of the Director of Communication and your treasurer, his his application for employment, and I'm speaking about Douglas Booth. A month has gone by, he's still here, and I asked you, I charged you folks last month, did you get a copy of his resume? Did you read it over? Do you honestly think he's qualified for the position he has? And if you feel that way, then say it to me tonight and say it to the public, because I definitely feel that he's totally unqualified for the position. His position was received because of political cronyism with past board members and past executive individual. And I think something has to be done. I charged you a month ago. I don't want to see another month go by without some action taking place on that individual. He's totally unqualified for the position. The salary the individual is receiving with benefits is $100,000 a year. It was unposted, and it's outrageous. And I want to see some action from this board on that position, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Is there anyone else that would like to make a comment? Nobody else is coming forward, so at this point, I would like to seek a motion to go into executive session as permitted under the Open Meetings Act under 5 ILCS 120-2, Section 2C1, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee of the public body or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity.
Yes.
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 Kowalski?